Good day, Dragon Slayers. This is Dr. Tom Bittiker, and I would like to comment about a few things that have occurred in the past 2 weeks. They're rather interesting events. Uh, those of you who have been following the news are aware that a young man named Luigi Mangione was responsible for the assassination of the CEO for United Healthcare, Brian Thompson, at age 50. Mr. Mangione apparently had some very energized feelings about the healthcare delivery system in this country, and I presume looked upon the assassination of Mr. Thompson as a demonstration of his contempt for the system. Uh, Following the assassination, such media stars as Michael Moore and others celebrated the assassination, and according to Michael Moore, he wished to pour gasoline on the flames of public outrage about health insurance. Let me offer some perspective on this. At the same time this was going on, the progressive Democrats have elected to sell for pennies on the dollar equipment that could be used for furthering securing the border in Mexico. I would point out that it is inconsistent to ask for a nationalized healthcare system while at the same time maintaining an open border policy. Progressive idealize the healthcare system in Canada and in Great Britain, but neither of these systems are burdened by open borders. It takes an effort to immigrate to Canada or to the United Kingdom, largely because of their very wide social welfare net. The other point to be aware of is that although longevity in Canada and the UK surpasses that in the United States, largely as a consequence of gun violence in this country, healthcare in the later years is likely inferior to that available in the US, largely because case finding of serious disease is limited because of limited access to health professionals. So these countries are not a nirvana, and unless we solve the border problem, it's premature to explore the possibility of a nationwide health insurance net. The other thing I wanted to comment about is personal responsibility in caring for our health. And today, something of a holiday gift to those of you who wish to listen, I'd like to talk about secrets to longevity. The first comment I would make is it's apparent that if we're going to live a long time, we need to be cognitively active and physically active. The point of being physically active every day, if you can. Also, be aware of what you put into your body. And I'm listing a number of substances that have been implicated in long-term disease and indeed dementia. And these include heavy metals, such as lead, aluminum, that can be found in certain cookware and aluminum foil, mercury, found in fishes such as tuna, swordfish, and others, hydrogenated oils, the stuff out of which margarine and Crisco have been made, aspartame, the flavoring in Diet Coke, sucralose, also an artificial flavoring. Both aspartame and sucralose are not readily metabolized, and both are found in the brain and contribute to the formation of beta amyloid. Refined carbohydrates, predisposing to diabetes. A substance called diacetyl, which is found in microwave popcorn, and MSG, also found on labels as hydrogenated proteins or hydrogenated vegetable oils and the like. Having eliminated those factors in your diet, you may wish to consider such supplements as bucopomone, a substance that has been associated with longevity in Tibetan monks. Ginkgo biloba, honored by the Chinese as a longevity substance. Huperazine, which is a substance used for preserving the function of acetylcholine in the brain, necessary for brain transmission. Phosphatidylserine, and acetylcysteine, and other substances that I've outlined in a chapter on my book on dragon slaying, in the chapter called Biohacks. All of these can be useful in preserving one's longevity, but the most important factor is physical activity, regular sleep, and avoidance of refined carbs. Well, that's a quick overview of things that you might want to explore if you wish to be living a longer and fuller life. The final note, don't be seduced by simplified views of our healthcare system. Indeed, a nationwide health net would be extraordinarily helpful for all Americans, but the net would prove unaffordable unless we determine who has a right to be within the boundaries of that net. Every country that has a decent national healthcare system also has borders which remain enforced. Looking forward to further dialogue with you next week. Have a safe preparation for your holidays. Be well. This is Dr. Tom.